Charumathi, you have prepared something, but it is not at all flowing well. Okay, you have good time, but you need to prepare much better. Okay, it is like you know the answer, but அப்படியே அந்த தப தப தபன்னு ஒன்னா சொல்லிடுறீங்க. இல்லாட்டி if either it's like a hit or miss, you're not thinking in the interview at all. You're getting my point. Either you're like, okay, I know this answer, so let me just blurt it out. Or if you don't know the answer, you're getting extremely jittery and you don't want to think. And I think your mind is processing on, oh no, how will the interview go? How will they judge me? What will they think of me? And all those things. So first, that preparation part needs to be much stronger. Right from tell me about yourself to why MBA. Now, how it is, it's like you're reciting. Okay, I know 3 things. 1, 2, 3. It should be like a story. Right? So that answer, you have the points, but it is like reading out of a notebook. Right? So, and once I asked, tell me MBA, I can understand that you have already prepared for that answer and you're coming out with that answer. If I ask about Manika Batra, I've already prepared that answer and hence you are telling it. Whereas if there is some question which you have not prepared, like brand or sales and marketing, you're not thinking, you're just straight away telling, no, I don't know. First, relax a bit. Even now, I feel that you're like very stiff and nervous. So just to this thing. So first, prepare your normal question answer even better. Tell me about yourself, right? For example, in your SOP, you have written something about your mom's journey and everything. All that was completely skipped. Tell me about yourself should not be what a readout from your resume. I did undergraduate here, I did this process here, now I am here. It should give me some insight about you as the person. Right? So I'll just give you an example. Instead of telling I'm from Arakonam, you can just tell I'm from Arakonam, which is one of the smaller towns of Tamil Nadu or slightly away from Tamil Nadu. From here, I performed really well and went into NIT Trichy, one of the prestigious colleges, where I met with peers who are from much different places, but I was able to really gel well with them and do as usual. I was able to perform well. Right? So bring that, okay, what is the story? I'm a small town girl who has come to, I don't know, I'm just telling whatever is your story. I'm a small town girl who has taken steps and I've come to a certain place. NIT Trichy was one place where I performed very well. I did not perform well just in academics. I was also my table tennis team captain. So that shows that you have integrated well culturally with everybody there as well, right? In a national institute. So post that, I went to Uttarakhand. I did very well with the production unit plant, where I had to engage and manage and all those things with people from completely diverse backgrounds. And by diverse, I mean in terms of language, in terms of their outlook towards life, in terms of age, everything. I was able to perform pretty well there. And for that, I was rewarded with a sales and marketing profile. Again, that was something new to me, but I picked up the skills and I've been continuing to do that job in Tata Motors in the Salem district. So it should have like a story where you are telling that every time when something new comes up, I am able to learn what is required for that. I will understand what is required and then get over it and perform. And you don't need to tell this out aloud. When you tell me about yourself itself, all this should flow. Right? And if they ask you something from the tell me about yourself, you cannot tell, I don't know. For example, you have told about EEG and analytics and all those things. You cannot tell later, I don't know much about it. You should know end to end. So tell me about yourself needs to flow very well. YMBA also needs to flow better. You have the points are correct, but from in my opinion, what you have done is from the workshop, you have just noted down, okay, these are all the things that should be there, and you're fitting that 3 things. It should go with your story. Right? Now, the third point is about art. See, you're coming to a business school, you're interested in business. If you are telling, you should know in and out about Tata Motors. There is no escaping out of that. Right? You need to know what to start. And I also feel you're not listening to what I am telling. You're trying to, yeah, and that is again coming because you're totally lacking composure. In the interview, you're like so afraid that is it a question that I don't know? Immediately you're surrendering that I do not know, or you're telling some answer which is not relevant to the question at all. That I know that it grew by 30%. That growth was of revenues. I asked for profit. Right? So listen to what I'm asking and think about it and prepare. About Tata Motors, you should know in and out, and then make it your strength. In and out means I am telling in terms of business. What is your Tata Motors head thinking about business? What is the total revenue? What is the total profit or loss? Why is there a loss? How are we going to rebound from that loss? What changes are we making? Are we making loss at the product level, or are we making loss because we are spending on overheads? Right. So I'll just give you an example. I was asking about the Tata Ace, right? You're selling it at 6 lakhs. Let's say just bare minimum to build the product, it will take a set of raw materials. So you should know what is it 30%, 50% cost is of raw materials. Then 25% could be the cost of that production. Right? There are labors there, machines there that all need to run. Now post that, maybe 15% is the cost of marketing, transportation, distribution, all these things. Now some of these are unit costs. Some of these are overhead costs. Some are fixed costs that are apportioned. So all those things you should know well. First for Tata Ace, you should know it like anything. Then only I will even consider you as a serious salesperson who is doing it. Correct? It cannot be like, see, because even for this question, right, you are answering whatever you want. I'll sell it in bulk, I'll sell it in FLM. I can understand that, you have like some 30 regular customers who will come and buy and they will procure orders, and maybe a lot of your time is spent on talking and coordinating whether the vehicle is coming, vehicle is going, making sure that there are visits and stuff like that. I did not even get into retail stores and anything, but I'm just telling you should first know everything in and out about the Tata Ace product. Actually, I did not get into this aspect, but you should know completely about distribution. Right? How many stores are there under you? What is the turnover per store? What is the cost of running per store? If there is going to be conflict between retailers, how are you going to handle? Right? All of these things you should know well. That is not just Tata Ace and your work. You should be able to explain what you do very well. I still didn't get a picture of what do you do as an area sales manager.
That's so long. Okay.
They won't ask you.
Okay.
You should tell that either in tell me about yourself.
Okay.
There should be at least 2-3 lines.
Okay.
On what do you do? What have you achieved as an area sales manager? Did you increase the sales by 25%? They are not going to wait and ask you, tell me what are your success. They'll spend 10 minutes. If they don't get anything, they'll tell, okay, thank you. And they'll think nothing is there. So you'll have to tell what have you done.
Okay.
Right. So, okay, you captain the TT team. Did you win something? Mention that.
Okay.
Right. So that all these things need to be packed well first in the tell me about yourself also. Point number 2, your work needs to be very well end to end. You should know profitability, everything you need to know. Third is about Tata Motors. You should know everything. I did not even touch upon EV and all. Anything and everything is up for grabs. So read everything with respect to Tata Motors. Know it like how a business person will know. Fourth one, that Zomato answer was good, but you should know what a brand is. Even better, what was the campaign? Tata Punch, now what does it stand for? Maybe it stands for safety. So I like the brand because it stands for safety. The name also, what are all the elements of a brand? The name is one element, the color is another element. So these things also you should be clear, because these are all scoring areas. When they have ask it and you explain it like, hey, I'm going to break the brand down into different elements. The different elements of brand are, one is the colors palettes that are used, one is the the name that is used. One is the features that it is being associated with. Final is the look and feel. Now, if you see all of Tata Punch's ads, they have this light blue color or gray color, whatever. They stand for safety. And I really like it as an advertisement and a brand. I really like the brand because they did a fabulous job of execution by having that ad where they put one lady on the northeast trip to some Kaziranga or Sikkim or somewhere, right? If I'm not wrong, for the Tata Punch. Do you know about that? The first female driver was there who was taken up to northeast.
Okay.
So they have done all these things. Again, they have stuck to the line of safety. I really like that focus. Because if you can drive it in the hills, it means you can very easily drive it in the plains as well. Cool. All the best.
Thank you so much. Yes.
I think you can prepare well and really do well. You have good calls and good reasons also to do an MBA.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. See you. Bye.
Bye bye.